Yo, welcome back. So I usually don't have Instagram installed on my phone. However, I had to install it to make a post. But now I've kept it on my phone, and I just realized just before I recorded this video that I got stuck scrolling for like 15-20 minutes. But I stopped in my tracks when I saw this video. Like, what? Hey Putin, stop! Oh, and then he mugs the Asian guy telling Putin to stop, but it's this caveman version of Putin. I don't know, it's so stupid. Why am I spending my one short life on earth watching that? So actually, let's see here. Let's do it in front of the camera here. I'm gonna click on install. There we go. Hey. Instagram gone. There we go. Got my life back. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about in this video is basically how being alive is a choice. And I don't know what being alive means to you. But for me, being alive is, it's just that feeling where you feel like you have a fire within you that shines through your eyes, where you have this light within you that just shines through you, through your eyes. You have that energy, you have that vitality, that vigor, and that positivity. That happiness, that purpose. I guess it's hard to describe, but maybe that made sense to you. And, I get that feeling from just pursuing a goal, which sounds cliche, since it's such a basic concept, but like literally just pursuing a goal, doing something bold, do something courageous. Like if you look back on this series, look back to the first videos, that guy didn't know a single thing about sales. Jack shit. Guy had a failed video editing business. Very, very scared. Just graduated, just broke up with this girl. The guy in the start of this series didn't have a lot going for him, but he was alive. This guy, he had a goal, he had something to strive for, and he really did. And I love speaking to my friends. I just spoke to two of my friends from high school that I haven't really spoken to in a while, and it was nice speaking to them. And one of them is in the military, and we spoke on the phone. One of them is in the military, and it's cool speaking to him, because whatever goal I might talk about, whatever goal he might talk about, is just makes sense. I would never doubt him to reach any of his goals. He would never doubt me to reach any of my goals, at least what I know of. Maybe I don't think he is. But basically, just being able to see that same thing in a different person is amazing. And I've also seen it a lot in the sales community. I mean, like the other guys in there, they just they have it. Like they have the light that shines through them. Most of them at least. And I think it just comes from knowing that you can do so many amazing things in this life. Like, I just looked at it, and I wish I could have pulled up pictures for you right now, but in Paraguay, you can rent like an insane Pablo Escobar level villa for like 5K a month. Live there with five guys who are also making online money, whatever, hire a maid, hire a private chef, just live like kings. If you only just put in a little bit of work and make like 5K a month, honestly, that's all you would need for that. And the residency to set up in Paraguay is really easy too and cheap. So, like, I think the first step is to really just see how many amazing things there are to do out there. Even here in Sweden. Sure, I might live at home with my parents, but I live in an amazing house, and being able to kind of move around my room, make it better, make it more like efficient, and I don't know, it just makes me feel alive. And putting on a big whiteboard on the, what's it called? Big whiteboard on the wall where I write down my task list for the day, the weekly goals, everything like that. I don't know, it's just really cool to me. I don't know why. But yeah, right now I'm in my father's office since they're sleeping up there, and I'm just being a loud, annoying kid right now here. But that's why I'm gonna move out. But there's so much possibility in this world, and you just gotta see it. Like, I could go right now to Stockholm. I could go and try on really expensive clothes if I really wanted to. Like, if I just wore this dress shirt, this quarter zip, walked in there confidently, I could get one of the guys in the expensive store to help me out, look at some clothes, try them on, see how they feel. Obviously not gonna buy super expensive clothes, but still, I could have that experience. And then I could just go to a cheaper store like Massimo Dutti and go buy some really nice clothes that makes me feel really good, makes me feel alive. Or I could go to one of the really high-end restaurants here, and I would spend like $100, and I would have an amazing experience. What I'm trying to say is that life is all around you. There's a million things to do all around you. Like, I could go out and run a marathon right now, honestly, if I wanted to. Like, I know I can run a marathon. I've done it before. You've seen it in the series. Like, honestly, there's nothing stopping me from going out and running a marathon right now. Which is kind of, I'm not gonna do it. But it's kind of a funny thing to think about. And the same way, there's not a lot holding you back from achieving your dream life. It's not a lot holding you back right now from going and learning high ticket sales, working on an offer, finding and working on an offer and making more money than your parents. Like, there's not a lot holding you back from that. It's only you. You think you can achieve it. You haven't really felt that yet. You haven't really seen someone around you achieve that yet, so you don't think it's possible, but it is very, very possible. Like, one of the guys, 18-year-old guy, same age as me, he really inspires me, like, and he really crushes a lot of my limiting beliefs, because this dude runs a solar, I guess, marketing / sales marketing agency, and he had like 28K in revenue last month. Same age as me, has a bunch of employees and everything. Like, what? Like, from my worldview I've grown up with, that shouldn't be a thing, but this guy was able to see it and create it, and now this guy runs a business at our age, and he's, you know, quite successful. And just, there's just so much to do in your life. Like, if you live in Europe, you can catch a $50 plane ticket to Italy right now and go grab a coffee if you wanted to. And that's the truth. If you live in America, I don't know, you could pay some money to get into one of the best online communities in the world and speak to some very, very successful people if you really wanted to. As well as you could try cold calling some business owners and try to get get them as clients. There's nothing stopping you from that. Like their numbers are somewhere out there on the internet. Like there's just so much opportunity, so much to do in this life. Yeah, and you don't even gotta work that hard for it. It's literally just there in front of you, but you're not seeing it. And that's what makes me feel alive. Like, at the start of this series, did I think I would get this far? Yes and no. Like, I've always had this strange confidence and conviction that whatever goal I set for myself, I will achieve. Like, there was never really a big doubt in my mind that I was gonna be successful in sales. However, there was doubt in my mind if I was gonna make 10K this month, because it was quite a rushed goal. And September, it's the first week of September is done now, and honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna make 10K this month. I can't tell you. So, like, that goal might not be reached, but I definitely knew I was moving in that direction. Maybe a little too slow, maybe a different speed than I truly wanted to, but I was definitely moving in that direction. And I had that certainty. And when you have that certainty, for some reason, it becomes a reality. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you feel like you deserve it. Like, I've mentally felt like I've deserved this for like 2 months. And right now, even working on this offer, I'm working as an appointment setter, which is kind of a step under being a closer. And I feel like I deserve better. Obviously, I need to keep improving my skills. I'm not perfect in terms of my skills. I'm good, but I'm not perfect. Like, there's a lot of things I could improve on right now. But I feel like if I put in the hours, I definitely deserve to be higher up. And that's the main thing. You gotta feel like you deserve a good life. You gotta feel like you deserve to be alive and live. Because I feel like the way you're brought up in school and just in general in your life, it's kind of as if you're part of the peasants, as if you're part of the people that should just sit around and wish for a better life, but never really do anything because you're stuck where you are. In a weird, like, very deep, mental, subconscious sense, if that makes any sort of sense at all. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments. But I feel like you're programmed to feel like you don't deserve more than being a peasant. But the truth is, the kings are the same as the peasants. We're all just people. Like, even the people you see online, you see a dude like Iman Gachi. It's just a guy, just a man. Very impressive man, but just a man. And the same goes with, I don't know, Luke Belmore, Tate. Like, all these guys were just humans. Like, they're the same type of human, same species of human as your classmate, as your mother, as your father, as your siblings, as your best friend, as you. They just made some different choices along the way. And they saw some things in front of them that they could achieve that wasn't really obvious. Like, they saw something that they couldn't really physically see in front of them, and they made it a reality. Now, I don't think these guys are the biggest role models in the world. I like some of them. I like most of them, to be fair. But I think you should focus on yourself, and you should realize that you're just like these guys, and that you feel are above you. But whoever you look up to, they're just humans, just like you. They just felt like they deserved more than you. And there's a lot of for you out there to just take, if you want it enough. So go out there. You're human. You deserve it. You deserve the world. You're the best. And yeah, I believe in you, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.